And of course yesterday.
So with Spell Thieves, she's very strong, or she's strong in the laning phase. She's good against the likes of Morgana. She's good against the likes of Thresh here. Because again, you put up the plans with Spell Thief.
Is he going to maybe look towards making a play in the mid lane on Counter?
Seems so, at least. He's level 2, he can jump and stun him. Here we go!
Counter strike on, it's going to land perfectly. No! Counter just stepping up the side there, and Jez is not really following through on it either. I don't think he's for Counter, but he has got exhaust if he wants to go for it. And the AD carries are in the unusual position in the top lane at the moment, but Freddy taking some damage, taking a lot of abuse actually there from Lulu.
And this is actually a good move for Copenhagen Wolves, sending Woolite up to the top lane so he can push the wave all the way out so he will reset. He needs to be careful though, Svenskeren is here.
This is the danger of two AD carries. They are pretty much left alone. Svenskeren is going to come around, Woolite's in trouble, they're trying to go towards him, he's going to flash through, nice. Hits it nicely, and had to use the heal as well, so both summon the spells burned.
Nice flash, also nice reaction from SK. He knew he would be very, very far up the lane, so instant the gank from Svenskeren. He needs to be careful now.
Waiting to assault him in the bush. He's managed to catch on towards him. He's got eyes, manages to follow through. Jez is there now, puts the slowdown and Airwax forces him away.
A lot of action here early on. Both teams moving around the map quite a lot. Get as much farm as possible on Freddy so he can start split pushing, get him the Blaze Rune King, get him the Trinity Force, and he's going to become a monster, which nobody from Copenhagen Wolves can do anything against in a one-on-one.
Top lane troubles once again. Woolite with no summoner spells available this time. It could be a two-man dive. You can see Svenskeren, he's going to get spotted out by that tower. Does manage to get the damage down this time around. Woolite goes down. The tower to Candy Panda is not enough. And first blood's picked up by SK.
And they're really abusing the fact that Woolite is stuck in his top lane by himself. And also he's one level behind Candy Panda, but a lot of damage in this bottom lane here. Duel him one-on-one because he's behind. And therefore Svenskeren with an easy gank just walking up there. Freddy's very low.
He's going to go for him. Freddy is low, like you said. He gets caught out there. Counter-Strike is about to run out, and he pulls straight in for it. Hooks him away, but gets caught with the Dark Binding. The tower doing the damage. Can he safeguard away just in time? Wild Growth used to save his life there from Youngblood. You can see Jez's, he's going for this one. He's going to try and come around. He's got Flash Ignite available. If he can get some vision on Airwax, he's going to turn around. Unlimited's going to be the sacrificial lamb, I feel, here. He's got nowhere to run here. Dark Binding catches on towards him. Jez's eats this one for free.
Perfect for SK. They did lose the tower, however, because Airbox was down there. Around Freddy's in the top lane, pushing all by himself. Youngblood, he's down the bottom lane. He's gonna come up there and join in. Both have teleport in case a dragon fight should start.
Yep, as Jesus keeps pushing the wave, Svenskeren and Enrated are going to come around. Enrated spotted by the ward coverage. Pink ward goes down.
Oh, get away,
that will
man.
get cleared out. Unlimited. What is he doing around the tower? There's a minion wave there. Jesus takes a couple of unnecessary hits, but it doesn't matter. They have more than enough damage to take him down. Intervention is available, but didn't get used by Jesus.
They need to be careful. Svenskeren, though, he's just staying between the mid and the top lane. In case something happens in one of the lanes, he can quickly join in. Of course, there's no vision on him. Now they're gonna spot him at the tower, just getting some damage. Listen is coming in towards the mid lane. What can he do?
Oh, he's going to try and go for it. Kaltar, though, does manage to sweep in. Ultimate used on Jesus. Has got intervention available. Uses on himself. Gets a quick turnaround on towards Airwax. He will get the damage down, and Jesus, despite being kicked away, gets the kill down on Airwax.
1 second was all Airwax needed here to pick up the kill. He would have been able to execute with his Q. However, he was the guy to go down. A kill now for SK Gaming, and Freddy up in this top lane is just pushing away.
Oh, they're not done yet. They're going back on towards Kaltar. Doesn't have his ultimate. Has the wind wall available, but he just goes straight into the cleaving arms of Jesus. Meanwhile, Freddy, he's going on towards Youngblood. Has he got the leap strike? Doesn't need it. Uses the flash. Gets himself a kill for SK. It's now 6-1 in their favor.
We've seen some fights in this mid lane. Always gone in favor of SK.
Yeah, well, we said it in the previous game up against Millennium when, of course, Kautab was on yet, so we need a little time to get going. This time they're going to go for it again. They've got 3 members, though, and Svenskeren, he's going to try and get away, but he's going to get locked up. Teleport comes in. Freddy's going to join in. Counter-Strike is running. Catches on towards Kautab. Invulnerability being used on him as well. Kautab goes down. Youngblood's going to focus down. Freddy manages to get the kill on towards him. Jez has also picked himself another. Unlimited has to flash away. Everybody from the Copenhagen Wolves is running scared right now. The Dark Binding catches, and Woolite gets dropped down by Candy Panda. Jesse is going deep on this one. He gets himself another kill, and that was a 4-for-1 to SK Gaming and 1 turret. The second will follow.
And SK Gaming was simply so far ahead. Freddy just teleported into the middle of everyone from the Wolves, but he's so strong. Intervention as well. Picks up 1 kill. The rest of the team joins in. It's even with the jungler being dead for pretty much the entire fight, and yet they just pick up kill after kill.
Fantastic stuff. Oh, Candy Panda caught out. Now they're going to dive on towards Kautar. Kautar will go down once again. It was a 1-for-1 exchange this time around, but the Copenhagen Wolves are having to back out because he's Sven Skering coming around the side. He's on towards Airwax, managing to try and get in there. Dodges out nicely from the Stranglethorns there. Sorry, the root coming down, the Grasping Roots. Youngbuck now is going to be the sacrificial lamb. He goes down. Wild Growth not enough to save his life. And SK Gaming, they're in danger of rolling through the Copenhagen Wolves.
That's also why they're moving towards it. Can we see a steal?
Baron inside 20 minutes. Oh, and Limited jumps on, pounce down, taken out. No problem there by Freddy. They do back out of the Baron, but now they're going for Walleye. Jezis is around the side. He's going to dash out of that one. He's got the support of Kautard, but they're simply floundering right now. SK Gaming are running amok. Just off the side to see if he can catch an individual out here. Maybe catch a slowdown. Youngbuck's taking bursts of health down to half hit points. He may be the focus. You can see the culling coming out. They're going to put that damage down. Here we go. Sven Skering coming around the side and Limited caught out. Youngbuck goes self. Is it going to be enough to catch him out? No, it's not. He's going to use that Wild Growth. It will save him. But again, Freddy just motors on through the team. Kautard now in trouble. Jesus has used the intervention on himself. Kautard had to force that one out, but SK Gaming are just taking anything at will.
Buff at level 1. They knew the lane swap would happen. They would have swapped around in time. They didn't, and now they're getting punished for it.
Confident Jez is coming through, taking down your AD carry and your support all in one. It's a 2-for-1 deal right now, and SK Gaming are just taking everything they need. Kautar's trying to come in onto Sven Skering, but they just don't have the damage available. The inhibitor turret goes down, the inhibitor will follow, and SK Gaming, well, they could roll on through the base right now.
Please get every single inhibitor down. The wave up in the top lane. It's going to come to the tower. They can join in with it, or play it safe, back away a little bit. Sven Skering is fairly low. Been doing it for the entire last split, and it's what they're using now as well.
Well, they are one of the only teams that have used a sports psychologist, and it seems to have worked wonders. Airwax in trouble. He just gets cleaved down by Jesus. Make that his 10th kill. And now Sven Skering, he's in amongst the players. And Limited's trying to run away, but you can see those hate spikes just burning through his hit points. One more hit will do it. Sven Skering tries to follow through. Kautard's going to get caught out. Jesus gets himself another kill on the board. And SK Gaming just cleave down the final inhibitor turret, and the inhibitor follow. 9 towers down, 20-3. SK Gaming, no doubt, in control here, and will finish the game.
And SK Gaming simply punished Copenhagen Wolves for a weak early game, and that's why they're winning.
And fantastic performance here from SK Gaming. There's going to be the first Nexus turret down. The second one will follow. Intervention does get used out just to save the day briefly, but SK Gaming are working down the final Nexus. Oh, they want some kills. They got themselves picked in their own fancy teams, maybe. Who knows? You can see that's going to be the Nexus going down. Freddy picks up a death. People won't be happy with that one, Freddy. You were 8-0-2. But nevertheless, SK Gaming take a confident victory here in Game 4 of the day.